Well, basically, I met with a gentleman in New York called Terry O'Neill, who used to live up in Westchester, and we hatched this idea about 20 years ago. And as you can see, it started from humble beginnings. We had 16 teams the first year, and there was a little tent out there, and I was handing out sandwiches. And now, as you can see, we have a field of close to 100 teams. People like Dan Marino and Dennis Taylor and Bobby Orr, and it's just a fantastic bunch of people. And this year we have about 30 teams out of the 100 that are new to the event, who've been referred by people who've played before and recommended. So it's really a good bunch of people, and it's just the highlight of the year for us every year. I think the dynamic between father and son playing golf is the primary motive. I mean, this busy world we have, fathers and sons don't get to spend as much time together with each other, particularly as they get older. So I think that's the primary factor. And then you throw in, really good people. Waterville Golf Links, which is one of the great golf courses of the world since Fazio's done it up. The town of Waterville with the restaurants and the people, the golf club here, the people, Noel Cronin and that, and obviously the organisation of our company thrown in on top of that. I think it's just a magic formula. It's absolutely magic. It's always been Waterville because my father always loved coming down here, and our family won the Kerry Gold Championship back here in the 70s, which was a Pro-Am tournament run by John A. Mulcahy, the founder of Waterville. And to be honest with you, just couldn't imagine. We've been approached by a number of the great links resorts around the world to try and move it, but I don't think it's for moving. The Americans have always struggled a little bit in this tournament. The Irish are more accustomed to playing in the wind, and they're probably, maybe holding their own at the bar, probably a little better. The nights are very late. But that aside, I think they find the wind challenging, and this year we're using the index and sloping system, the US sloping system, to slope adjust the American handicaps. We're going out to Asia in November, and we're hoping to, we have an Indian team this year, and there's looking like there'll be a couple of more Indian teams next year for our 20th anniversary. We have teams from Canada, Argentina, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland. I think we've had about 17 countries represented over the years, but the main dynamic is really an Irish-American golfing experience mainly, but we're seeing a lot more people discover it now. Doonbeg, one of the finest links golf resorts in my mind in the world. My father passed away about 4 years ago, and I used to play with them in this tournament. I have two daughters, and I know a number of friends of mine who have daughters. So we decided to start the father and daughter. We had the inaugural event in Doonbeg. It was extremely successful. We had the Americans took the first 8 places, so I don't know what that says about American women versus American men, but certainly the percentage of American winners in that tournament was very good. But it was a tremendous couple of days. I think a lot of the daughters were very apprehensive coming over, and they left, absolutely blown away by the experience spending time with their father. Ultimately, I think we have it exactly where we want it. There's nothing else to maybe tweak a little bit here and there on the rules and things like that. We've got a pretty well-oiled machine here. People have an absolute blast. Course is actually at capacity, so really it's a matter of just trying to get the balance of demand and supply, which is now an issue where more people want to play in it than we have places. But that being said, we're always looking for new people who can add something to the party.